What's going on, champs and chambettes? It's FireMonkey here, and the brand new Fortnitemares 2022 update for Fortnite has been officially announced, but it won't be releasing this upcoming update on October 4th. However, it will be releasing 2 updates from now on October 18th. So the downtime day for the V21.20 update, or I guess V22.20, my bad, I get my seasons mixed up, is going to now be confirmed for October 18th, and that is when you can see tons of spooks and scares added your way into the Fortnite zone. However, of course, we're not just making this video to be like, hey, there's an update in like 3 weeks, smiley face, after the update next week. No, because we did get a little bit of a teaser image earlier today, or I guess a short video, and it was very interesting. It's the reason, in fact, why I'm using this specific skin for this video, and it's because the skin they showcase is like some wolf-fox hybrid thing, but with a very vaporwavy aesthetic going on to it, a very voxely aesthetic like we're seeing with the skin I'm currently using. So it really makes me wonder, is this our first look at some of the brand new skins coming out with the new season? Is this a look at like an antagonist, a character that we'll have to actually fight against, or a boss or something coming out, or anything like that? We currently don't know, but it is a nice area to speculate on, so in the comments down below, I know we're only 1 minute in, but when you get a moment after you've watched the video, consider leaving me a message letting me know, what do you think this brand new wolf character actually represents? Do you think it's just a skin, or do you think it might actually have some significance towards the event, such as, like an actual boss character or a questline NPC or something like that? Because keep in mind, this is the first time they've really ever teased it, and this is kind of like, despite some of the other stuff we've gotten, like the crew pack and everything else, but this is really the first time they've teased the brand new Fortnite season, or I guess Fortnitemares season, or mini event, whatever you want to call it, and it starts off with this weird wolf thing. Now, other than this obviously isn't the only thing we've gotten regarding the brand new Fortnite season, because we have had leaks in the past regarding, upcoming content changes and stuff for it, including Hornrush returning, so we're going to talk about that first. For those who are unaware, a few updates ago, Hornrush was kind of like updated in the way where you were able to actually play it if you had favorited it before, and something interesting was noticed here, right? The caretaker wasn't in the game files anymore, so whenever you got to the final stage, sure, there was a bug that caused it just to instantly, be like, hey, you won the game, thumbs up, enjoy, congratulations on winning. It was a very anticlimactic win, but it did show that Epic Games was slightly updating Hornrush for the brand new seasons and stuff, because they had updated the loot pool and everything else to have some of the newer weapons in it, despite, of course, it not actually of having released properly. Well, during this time, we also found out that Epic Games was working on a brand new zero build variant of Hornrush, and that it wasn't in the files, right? This was a mode that, we were able to find the actual LTM ID for, but it was never actually finished enough where we could, try forcing ourselves into it or anything like that. All we knew is that it was being worked on behind the scenes, and it appears that since it was being worked on and, it's very close to Fortnitemares time, maybe we'll be able to pick between 2 different versions of Hornrush once it officially returns for Fortnitemares. The 2 different versions, of course, being, normal building enabled with a few traps like campfires and stuff, and then the zero build variant, which is going to, just be normal Hornrush, just with the added challenge of, not allowing you to build or anything like that. On top of this, we do know that Hornrush challenges are going to be returning for Fortnitemares, so it practically, just confirms that Hornrush is going to be an LTM, at least for the Fortnitemares period, where you'll be able to do some challenges which are just, like eliminate a certain amount of Hornrush enemies, get a high score of 500,000 with your squad, etc, etc. Some pretty simple challenges, but it will grant you some nice XP once it officially releases. So yeah, it does look like Hornrush is going to return, but other than that, the only real lead we've had for anything regarding Fortnitemares is the October 2022 crew pack that people were just granted, last night. This crew pack for active crew members included a loading screen which showcased some interesting chrome-looking zombies. Now, if you guys remember back to the Midas Shadow, I guess Shadow Midas, like, Fortnitemares event, I forget what that one was called, but it was like Revenge of Midas or something like that. We had normal ghost zombies, which was kind of like when you got eliminated, you turned into this ghost, and then as a team of ghosts, your whole entire goal was to eliminate all the actual players. So it was basically like one giant team versus a giant team of, normal players who are playing casually, whether it be solo, duos, trios, or squads. And it was a nice, little gimmick. It was a nice mix-up to the little, event they were doing. So it's interesting to see that those ghosts are being reused once again, retextured for a chrome theme, which really makes me think that maybe we're going to get something like that back again this time, but instead, in a way where it matches up with everything that's chrome and all that type of stuff going on the island. Of course, there's just speculation and not confirmed as of yet, but it is still, a interesting thing to note that, hey, at one point they did make a chrome ghost thing, so it is a possibility. Now, another thing to mention is that since we're getting close to Halloween time, we can expect some collaborations that might be more on the horror side. I know in the past we've seen, like Frankenstein's monster and stuff in Fortnite. A lot of people are getting like hyped and, prepared to like be disappointed or whatever it is. So some of the things I've seen floating on Twitter of some collaborations people are really wanting right now for the Halloween theme is Ghostface. They're wanting, Michael Myers. They're wanting Doomslayer. They're wanting a lot of stuff. So it's like interesting to see that, since all these characters match the theme of Halloween, which ones we might be able to see come to the game, and honestly, I'd be down for any of the ones I mentioned coming to the game. Now, of course, I know I'm seen as a leaker to some people, but I do want to mention that just because I said, oh, people on Twitter said they wanted Ghostface or Michael Myers, it is not me confirming it coming to the game. I'm just saying what the Twitter people are saying they want to see in the game, so we can have a little bit of a flow of discussion here, right? I'm just putting that on record because I don't want to be known as the guy who people are like, they said in their YouTube video 3 of these characters would be collabing and coming to Fortnite for Fortnitemares 2022. I can't believe this. FireMonkey lied. Hashtag FireMonkey lied. People died. Or something like that, right? We just chill it here. Anyways, yeah, it does seem like Fortnitemares 2022 is going to kick off with an interesting start with Hornrush, potentially Chrome Ghost Zombies, and even, of course, the whole entire like voxel fox wolf thing going on. So it really makes me intrigued to see what's going down. And I quickly went ahead and looked at one of my old tweets where I talked about all the XP rewards this season, and it does appear that for Fortnitemares, every single quest you do is going to give you 20,000 XP. On top of that, we could most likely see, something else going on where, you get XP and maybe some free back bling rewards or something like that. But for right now, we can at least confirm, hey, there's going to be a decent chunk of XP for every single challenge you do, and since we know there's around like 4 challenges per Hornrush right now in the files, that is basically 1 level guaranteed for Fortnitemares 2022. Just thought I'd throw that in there because I was like, I want to mention this in the video, but I don't have it pulled up. So luckily, I have the pause button. I can just pause, unpause at any time, give myself a moment to breathe and actually get some of those other bits of information without leaving you guys in the dirt. Anyways, with that said, that's pretty much all I have to say about Fortnitemares 2022. Obviously, if someone might be like, hey, can you give me inside info? I don't have any inside info or anything about Fortnitemares. Don't worry, okay? I know as much as you guys know from me stating in this video. Everything I've stated is everything I know. And with that said, I'll see you champs and champettes next time with another YouTube video. Peace out.